defeated with the black piece is just an incredible game that was. Look at him. He's ready to play as well. I cannot wait for the games to begin, guys.
Game with a lot of points between the two players as Fabi is tight and Levon had a mixed day in day one, 50% with a win, loss, and draw.
Do you felt like Levon could quite easily, if there had been some luck involved or maybe some...
Absolutely, I know where you're going.
He
2.5 points.
3 points, I would say,
even.
because he was really putting pressure on Jan Pomniachtchi there in the third round.
Exactly. So this is a Nimzo Indian with the F2, F3. I'm not even sure what this Nimzo Indian is called. This line of the Nimzo with F3, is it a modern Miro?
Samish. No, Samish.
No,
Samish. It is.
I always
It is.
Samish with A3.
We can consult the oracle.
Well, I mean...
Yeah, you press this magical button openings and it says Kmoch variation, whatever it means. Whatever it
No,
means.
it says Samish, Karas variation for mine.
Okay, and his...
This is later on down the line.
Later on down the line. Okay.
Okay, so King F2, this takes a little explanation. So the idea is after the move Knight C7, it's not so easy and comfortable for White to develop his pieces. It really depends a great deal on how Black intends to capture these pawns, the C3 pawn as well as the C5 pawn. So the idea behind the move King F2, why do you voluntarily give up the move castling, is because essentially you want to give up the pawn on C5 and answer that with bishop E3. And you want to answer queen takes C3 thereafter with another tempo developing move, Knight E2. So it turns out that with our dark square bishop, our king on F2 is safe, and we have some control over the dark squares. Bishop E3, Knight A6, A4, Knight takes C5. I'm comfortable up to this moment.
But on the screen, take a look at that. There's a double question mark
on that move. The engine does not like best move, Miro.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Why?
It doesn't.
Is our queen getting trapped after C4?
No.
I mean, we do have bishop.
Well, C4 is an option.
Like Knight E2 an option?
Yeah, I was just thinking, because I saw the double question mark,
Yes.
I was thinking, oh, it loses material. A single question mark doesn't lose material, but a double question mark.
Well, in your line,
Yeah.
yes, so bishop takes b5, c takes b5, and then right here the queen is kind of in danger, but it's an initiative game, right? So knight b8 to a6 is quite strong, and then if you to a6, yes, exactly. Pretending the pawn is not there, and then if you take, I presume, like rook d8, knight d3, and you find it uncomfortable.
Gotcha. Let's just pause our analysis and send it to Zagreb and Christian.
f5 check, but the king will step up to g4, and maybe the other rook can come to f5, and there'll be some perpetual checks.
Let's just see how we got here, because at any moment, I'm assuming we could have played the move g4. But let's say I do play g4, just with the intention of playing rook to a8 on my next move, g4, hg, hg. Rook takes f3 actually just doesn't get you your perpetual, because it defends the pawn on g3. And, well, our next move, I'm threatening to play rook to a8. In fact, I wonder if I can play rook to a8. No. Check this one out. How about this?
Oh no, Yasser.
You know what's coming.
I know exactly what's happening. Well, first up, you can even queen.
It's a very strange one.
But you can also promote
You know what? To inform you how Fabi's
g4,
like how winning Fabi's position was, I've tried kind of one of the dumbest moves in the position, which would be just to waste the tempo, get rook d7 to c7, and it's +4.
and
It was +4. So after g4 is probably the strongest move in the position. Absolutely winning, not a single
winning.
chance.
And 19
seconds is ticking down to 15 seconds.
Levon,
and it's very elementary for Fabiano.
at this moment, yep.
No checks whatsoever. 5 seconds. 3 seconds, and we have
Resignation.
our first results.
And
Levon
Levon is
loses
going to look at this
to
opening
Fabiano,
and say, like, what was I thinking after bishop a6? By the way, just a cute little tactic at the very end. Had Levon tried to move rook b5,